The motorcycle industry just dropped their 2026 lineup, and holy hell, these machines are absolutely insane. From budget-friendly beasts that punch way above their weight to luxury touring monsters that redefine what's possible on two wheels, these 14 new bikes prove that manufacturers have completely revolutionized motorcycling. Number 1 will blow your mind with capabilities you never thought possible. Starting our countdown of mechanical marvels at number 14, the CF Moto 675 NK bursts onto the scene like that scrappy kid from the wrong side of town who shows up to the fancy prep school and proceeds to demolish everyone in class. This Chinese engineering masterpiece has a chip on its shoulder and something to prove. Packing a 675cc parallel twin engine, cranking out 75 horsepower, while wearing a permanent smirk that says, "Yeah, I cost $7,999. What are you gonna do about it?" At 410 pounds wet weight, the CF Moto 675 NK is like that lightweight boxer who moves like lightning and hits way above his weight class. This bike doesn't just want your respect, it demands it, and it's willing to earn every ounce through pure performance. The power-to-weight ratio here is genuinely impressive, creating acceleration that will surprise riders coming from bigger, more expensive machines. The CF Moto 675 NK has the personality of a street-smart hustler who studied every move of the established players and figured out how to do it better for less money. The suspension components are tuned for pure riding pleasure, while the brakes provide confidence-inspiring stopping power with dual 320mm discs up front that scream, "I may be cheap, but I'm not stupid." This bike delivers European styling meets Asian precision engineering, with build quality that makes bikes costing twice as much look like overpriced fashion statements. The CF Moto 675 NK is the motorcycle equivalent of that friend who shows up to the party in a thrift store outfit, but somehow looks better than everyone else who spent a fortune on designer clothes. That CF Moto 675 NK proves budget bikes can deliver serious performance. But if you want to see what happens when established manufacturers unleash their full potential, number 13 takes naked bike dominance to an entirely different stratosphere. Number 13. The Kawasaki Z1100 SE ABS is that friend who's always looking for the next thrill and never met a speed limit they couldn't ignore. This machine has the personality of a caffeinated extreme sports athlete who thinks reasonable is a four-letter word and considers anything under 100 miles per hour to be basically standing still. This absolute beast packs a 1099cc inline-4 engine, unleashing 142 horsepower of pure fury into a chassis weighing just 468 pounds, creating a power-to-weight ratio that will absolutely melt your face off. The Kawasaki Z1100 SE ABS doesn't just accelerate, it launches you into another dimension where physics are merely suggestions and speed limits are cute recommendations. The SE stands for seriously epic, and this bike lives up to that name with the confidence of someone who's never met a challenge they couldn't demolish, adding $2,000 worth of premium upgrades including Öhlins suspension, Brembo brakes, and carbon fiber bodywork. The Kawasaki Z1100 SE ABS transforms into the ultimate street weapon for $13,499. This mechanical masterpiece comes loaded with cutting-edge traction control that actually enhances performance rather than limiting it. Multiple riding modes that completely transform the bike's character, and electronic systems so advanced they practically read your mind. The aggressive riding position puts you in full attack mode, while the exhaust note creates a symphony of power that announces your arrival 3 counties away. Kawasaki Z1100 SE ABS street domination is absolutely mind-blowing. But if you think that inline-4 power is impressive, wait until you experience what Austrian engineers can do with a single cylinder built for conquering the entire planet. Number 12. The KTM 690 Enduro R arrives like that hardcore outdoorsman who considers a weekend camping trip incomplete unless it involves at least 3 near-death experiences. This Austrian adventure missile has the personality of someone who thinks comfort is overrated and believes that if you're not covered in mud and questioning your life choices, you're not really living. The KTM 690 Enduro R features a 693cc single-cylinder engine producing 74 horsepower of pure adventure-ready torque that will conquer any terrain you throw at it, while maintaining the attitude of a machine that considers pavement to be training wheels for real motorcycles. Weighing just 319 pounds dry, the KTM 690 Enduro R handles like a mountain goat that's been hitting the gym and studying parkour videos. The 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear wheel combination ensures you'll float over obstacles while maintaining perfect control on any surface, from loose gravel to deep sand to rocky technical sections. At $12,199, the KTM 690 Enduro R represents world-class adventure bike engineering, with the personality of that friend who thinks impossible is just another word for hasn't been tried hard enough yet. This machine features WP suspension that's fully adjustable and tuned specifically for serious off-road work that would make lesser bikes file for disability benefits. The build quality is absolutely bulletproof, with components chosen specifically for durability and repairability in remote locations where the nearest civilization might be measured in geological time periods rather than miles. That KTM 690 Enduro R adventure capability is absolutely incredible. But here's where things get really wild. KTM took that same bulletproof engine and created something that turns city streets into your personal playground with number 11. Number 11, the KTM 690 SMC-R is that friend who treats every parking lot like their personal stunt arena and considers wheelies to be an appropriate response to red lights. This supermoto savage has the personality of someone who thinks traffic laws were written by people who clearly never experienced the pure joy of sliding a motorcycle sideways through a corner. The KTM 690 SMC-R takes that incredible 693cc single-cylinder power plant and stuffs it into a supermoto chassis designed for riders who live life at full throttle. Weighing just 319 pounds, this street-legal weapon produces torque that will launch you into pure riding ecstasy while maintaining the attitude of a motorcycle that thinks speed limits are merely suggestions. This $11,999 hooligan machine comes with 17-inch wheels wrapped in sticky rubber that provides incredible grip for maximum corner carving performance. The KTM 690 SMC-R has the personality of that friend who shows up to every gathering with a story that starts with, "You're not going to believe what happened to me today." The single-cylinder engine delivers power like a mechanical heartbeat, with ADHD, creating a riding experience that connects you directly to the machine in ways that multi-cylinder engines simply can't match. The supermoto riding position is pure aggression. You're leaning forward just enough to weight the front wheel properly while keeping your weight centered for maximum control during direction changes. KTM's 690 SMC-R Supermoto Madness shows what Austrian precision can achieve when they focus on pure riding enjoyment. But if you want to see how Italian passion transforms that same displacement into pure rolling artwork, number 10 will absolutely steal your heart. Number 10, the Moto Morini X-Cape 700 flows onto our list like that charming Italian friend who makes everything sound like poetry and somehow manages to look effortlessly stylish even when covered in road dust. This machine has the personality of someone who treats every ride like a romantic adventure through the Tuscan countryside. The Moto Morini X-Cape 700 features a 693cc parallel twin engine, producing 80 horsepower of smooth, refined power that delivers authentic Italian soul in every twist of the throttle. This isn't just about the numbers, it's about the way the power is delivered, with a character and personality that makes every ride feel like you're starring in your own Italian motorcycle movie. At 463 pounds wet, The Moto Morini X-Cape 700 strikes the perfect balance between capability and comfort for $9,999, proving that Italian engineering can deliver incredible value without sacrificing the passion and artistry that makes their motorcycles feel like rolling sculptures that happen to have engines. This mechanical masterpiece combines adventure bike capability with Italian design flair that's immediately recognizable and absolutely gorgeous from every angle. The styling is distinctly Italian. Flowing lines, perfect proportions, and attention to detail that shows in every component. The build quality is absolutely exceptional, with fit and finish that rivals bikes costing twice as much. Every component feels solid and well-engineered, from the switchgear that operates with precision to the instrumentation that provides all the information you need while looking like it belongs in a modern art museum. Italian Moto Morini X-Cape 700 artistry creates something truly special that combines performance with soul. But if you want to witness what happens when Japanese engineers perfect the art of superbike excellence over decades of racing dominance, number 9 represents pure legendary status. Number 9. The Suzuki GSX-R1000 is that friend who's been quietly perfecting their craft for decades, while everyone else chases trends. This machine has the personality of a master craftsman who knows they've achieved something special and doesn't need to shout about it because the results speak louder than any marketing campaign. The Suzuki GSX-R1000 proves that when you achieve perfection, you don't mess with it. This legendary superbike remains the gold standard that other manufacturers desperately try to match, continuing to represent everything that makes superbikes absolutely incredible, with the quiet confidence of someone who's been winning races, while others were still figuring out which end goes forward. The 999cc inline-4 engine produces 199 horsepower of pure, refined superbike excellence that has been perfected over decades of racing development. The Suzuki GSX-R1000 doesn't just deliver power, it serves up performance with the precision of a Swiss watchmaker and the reliability of that friend who's never let you down. At 443 pounds wet, this $14,599 legend delivers the perfect balance of power, handling, and reliability with the understated confidence of someone who doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. The chassis is absolutely sublime, with geometry that's been refined through countless hours of testing to provide the perfect balance between stability and agility. The Suzuki GSX-R1000 handles with telepathic precision, going exactly where you want it to go, when you want it to go there, with a predictability that inspires complete confidence even when you're pushing the limits of physics and common sense. Suzuki's GSX-R1000 superbike mastery is absolutely legendary and represents decades of refinement. But if you're ready to discover how British engineering creates the perfect gateway to adventure riding, number 8 opens up an entirely new world of possibilities. Number 8. The Triumph Scrambler 400XC arrives like that incredibly patient and encouraging friend who's always excited to share their passion and help you discover new adventures. This machine has the personality of the world's best adventure riding instructor. Someone who makes everything look easy and never gets frustrated when you make mistakes. The Triumph Scrambler 400XC isn't just a motorcycle, it's your passport to exploring the world beyond pavement. This bike has the personality of someone who genuinely believes that everyone deserves to experience the joy of adventure riding, regardless of their experience level. The 398cc single-cylinder engine produces 40 horsepower of perfectly tuned adventure power that's ideal for building skills and confidence on any terrain. The Triumph Scrambler 400XC doesn't overwhelm you with more power than you can handle. Instead, it provides exactly the right amount of performance delivered in a controllable and forgiving way. At just $6,495, the Triumph Scrambler 400XC delivers authentic British engineering and premium build quality that makes every ride feel special. The 21-inch front wheel and high-mounted exhaust provide genuine off-road capability that goes far beyond just looking the part, with ground clearance that's substantial and suspension travel that's generous. The build quality is quintessentially British, solid, reliable, and built to last with attention to detail that shows in every component. The electronics are perfectly suited to adventure riding, with ABS that can be switched off for the rear wheel and traction control that can be completely disabled when you need full control. Triumph's Scrambler 400XC Adventure Gateway is absolutely brilliant for building skills. But when you're ready to graduate to serious touring performance that can handle both daily commuting and cross-country adventures, number 7 delivers exactly what experienced riders have been waiting for. Number 7. The Suzuki GSX-8T is that incredibly dependable friend who somehow manages to excel at everything they do while making it look effortless. This machine has the personality of someone who's figured out the perfect balance between work and play, delivering exactly what you need when you need it without any drama. The Suzuki GSX-8T proves that Suzuki has created the perfect balance of performance, comfort, and value that touring riders have been waiting for. This bike has the personality of that friend who always has their life together. They show up on time, they're prepared for anything, and they make even the most challenging situations look manageable. The Suzuki GSX-8T features an 776cc parallel twin engine, producing 83 horsepower of smooth, reliable power that's perfect for eating up highway miles without the maintenance complexity of high-strung superbike engines. This is real-world performance that's usable every day, delivered with the steady confidence of someone who's been doing this for years. At 472 pounds wet with a 4.6-gallon fuel tank, this $9,999 sport tourer offers incredible range and comfort. The upright riding position and adjustable windscreen show that Suzuki's engineers actually understand what touring riders need: comfort, capability, and reliability for the long haul. The build quality is excellent throughout, with the kind of attention to detail and precision manufacturing that you'd expect from Suzuki. This is a motorcycle that's built to provide years of reliable service with minimal maintenance requirements. That Suzuki GSX-8T touring excellence is fantastic, but what if you could take that same proven platform and add adventure bike styling that opens up gravel roads and scenic back roads? Number 6 proves that versatility can be absolutely perfect. Number 6. The Suzuki GSX-8TT is that friend who's equally comfortable at a black-tie dinner or a camping trip in the wilderness. This machine has the personality of someone who refuses to be limited by categories and believes that the best adventures happen when you're willing to take the road less traveled. The Suzuki GSX-8TT takes that brilliant GSX-8T platform and adds adventure bike styling that opens up a whole new world of riding possibilities. This bike has the personality of someone who looks at a map and sees opportunities rather than limitations, with the confidence to handle whatever terrain presents itself. The same incredible 776cc parallel twin engine produces 83 horsepower, but now it's wrapped in adventure bike bodywork that suggests unlimited exploration potential while maintaining all the touring comfort and capability that makes the GSX-8T so excellent. At $10,499, the Suzuki GSX-8TT delivers incredible versatility, highway touring comfort with the capability to explore gravel roads and scenic back roads that would challenge other touring bikes. The adventure bike styling isn't just cosmetic. The bodywork is designed to protect vital components. The skid plate provides real protection, and the handguards keep your fingers protected during challenging conditions. The electronics are perfectly suited to adventure touring, with riding modes that adapt the bike's behavior to different surfaces and conditions. traction control that can be adjusted depending on what you're riding on, and ABS that's calibrated to work effectively on both pavement and gravel. Modern Suzuki GSX-8TT adventure touring versatility is incredible, but sometimes the most advanced technology is actually the most proven technology. And number 5 represents bulletproof reliability that will literally run forever. Number 5. The Suzuki DR650S is that friend who's been through everything life can throw at them, and somehow always comes out smiling. This machine has the personality of someone who's seen it all, done it all, and is still ready for whatever adventure comes next with unshakable confidence. The Suzuki DR650S proves that sometimes the best technology is proven technology. This indestructible legend represents pure, uncompromising reliability that will never let you down, no matter where your adventures take you. This bike has the personality of that friend who's been your rock through every crisis. The 644cc single-cylinder engine produces 46 horsepower using time-tested carburetor technology that any mechanic can service anywhere in the world. The Suzuki DR650S doesn't need the latest electronic fuel injection. It's got something better, the kind of bulletproof reliability that comes from decades of real-world testing. At 366 pounds wet, this 7,199 Dual Sport represents incredible value and legendary reliability that has been proven over decades of real-world use in the most challenging conditions imaginable. The Suzuki DR650S has been virtually unchanged for years because it doesn't need to change. It's already perfect for what it's designed to do. The build quality is absolutely bulletproof, with components chosen specifically for durability and longevity, rather than weight savings or exotic materials. The simplicity is actually a huge advantage. There are fewer things to break, and when something does need attention, it can usually be fixed with basic tools and readily available parts. That legendary Suzuki DR650S reliability is absolutely amazing and represents everything that's great about simple, proven technology. But if you want to see how modern engineering can create the ultimate in comfort and convenience, number 4 completely redefines practical transportation. Number 4. The Suzuki Burgman 400 glides onto our list like that friend who's figured out that life's too short to be uncomfortable and has made it their personal mission to prove that practical doesn't have to mean boring. This machine has the personality of someone who's discovered the secret to enjoying every single mile of every journey. The Suzuki Burgman 400 is the ultimate solution for riders who want maximum comfort and convenience without sacrificing performance or reliability. This bike has the personality of that friend who always seems to have everything figured out. They're never stressed, they're always prepared, and they make even mundane activities feel pleasant. The 399cc single-cylinder engine produces 34 horsepower of smooth, efficient power that's perfect for comfortable highway cruising and city commuting. The Suzuki Burgman 400 doesn't try to impress you with raw performance numbers. Instead, it delivers exactly the right amount of power in exactly the right way. At 463 pounds wet, this $7,799 scooter provides car-like comfort with motorcycle efficiency. The automatic CVT transmission eliminates shifting complexity while providing smooth, seamless power delivery that makes riding in traffic a pleasure rather than a chore. The weather protection is comprehensive, with storage space that's generous and well-designed. The build quality is excellent throughout, with the kind of attention to detail and precision manufacturing that you'd expect from Suzuki. The fuel economy is exceptional, making this an incredibly economical way to get around while still enjoying the freedom that comes with two-wheeled transportation. Suzuki's Burgman 400 Comfort Revolution shows what practical engineering can achieve. But if you want to witness the absolute pinnacle of engineering excellence, where German precision meets unlimited performance potential, number 3 will blow your mind. Number 3. The BMW R1300R storms onto our list like that friend who's brilliant at everything they do and somehow makes rocket science look like child's play. This machine has the personality of someone who graduated summa cum laude from MIT, speaks 7 languages fluently, and still finds time to be an accomplished chef while maintaining effortless sophistication. The BMW R1300R is a masterpiece of Bavarian engineering that pushes the boundaries of what's possible on 2 wheels. This bike has the personality of someone who doesn't just meet expectations. They redefine what's possible and then exceed those new standards while making it look effortless. The 1,254cc Boxer twin engine produces 145 horsepower using technology so advanced it feels like riding in the future. The BMW R1300R delivers power with incredible smoothness and character, combining the traditional BMW Boxer layout with modern technology that includes variable valve timing and sophisticated engine management. At 496 pounds wet, this 16,995 naked bike represents the pinnacle of motorcycle engineering, with every component chosen for performance, quality, and durability. The chassis is absolutely sublime, with geometry that's been refined through extensive testing to provide the perfect balance between stability and agility. The BMW R1300R handles with telepathic precision. The bike responds instantly to your inputs with the kind of accuracy that makes it feel like an extension of your body. The build quality is absolutely exceptional, with precision manufacturing and attention to detail that considers good enough to be a personal insult. BMW's R1300R engineering excellence is absolutely mind-blowing. But when you take that same incredible technology and wrap it in the ultimate touring package designed for crossing continents in absolute luxury, number 2 creates something truly extraordinary. Number 2. The BMW R1300RT arrives like that friend who's achieved the perfect work-life balance and somehow manages to travel the world in absolute comfort while making it look effortless. This machine has the personality of someone who's figured out that life's too short for uncomfortable journeys and has made it their mission to prove that you can have absolutely everything. The BMW R1300RT is the absolute pinnacle of touring motorcycle engineering. This bike has the personality of someone who doesn't just travel, they experience the world in a way that makes everyone else's vacation photos look like they were taken during a natural disaster. The same incredible 1,254cc E-Boxer twin engine produces 145 horsepower, but now it's wrapped in touring bodywork that weighs 584 pounds wet, while providing unmatched comfort and capability for crossing continents in absolute luxury. The BMW R1300RT doesn't just carry additional weight, it carries purposeful mass that includes comprehensive weather protection and integrated luggage systems. At $21,995, the BMW R1300RT delivers the most advanced touring motorcycle ever created, with technology that would make luxury car manufacturers question their life choices. The electronic package includes adaptive cruise control, heated seats and grips, and connectivity features that integrate seamlessly with your smartphone and GPS systems. The weather protection is absolutely comprehensive, with a windscreen that's adjustable and heated to prevent fogging, and bodywork that creates a pocket of calm air that makes highway cruising incredibly comfortable even at high speeds. The luggage capacity is enormous, with integrated cases that are spacious, weatherproof, and lockable. BMW's R1300RT touring perfection represents the absolute pinnacle of luxury and technology. But here's the most incredible part. Sometimes the most perfect motorcycle is the one that welcomes everyone into this amazing world. And number 1 proves that accessible adventure can be absolutely flawless. Number 1. The Kawasaki KLX 230 Sherpa S ABS proves that Kawasaki has created the absolute perfect entry point into adventure riding. This machine has the personality of that incredibly patient and encouraging friend who believes in you even when you don't believe in yourself, and who somehow always knows exactly how to help you discover capabilities you never knew you had. The Kawasaki KLX 230. Sherpa S ABS isn't just a motorcycle, it's your gateway to a lifetime of adventure and the machine that will teach you everything you need to know about off-road riding. This bike has the personality of the world's best teacher, someone who makes learning fun, never gets frustrated when you make mistakes, and celebrates every small victory. The 233cc single-cylinder engine produces 19 horsepower of perfectly tuned beginner-friendly power that builds confidence while teaching proper riding technique. The Kawasaki KLX 230 Sherpa S ABS doesn't overwhelm you with more power than you can handle. Instead, it provides exactly the right amount of performance delivered in a way that's controllable and forgiving. At 304 pounds wet, this $5,199 trail bike provides the ideal balance of capability and manageability that makes it perfect for riders of all experience levels. The weight is substantial enough to feel stable and planted, but light enough that you can pick it up easily when you inevitably drop it during the learning process. The Sherpa name represents exactly what this bike delivers: a reliable guide that will take you on incredible adventures while building the skills and confidence for bigger adventures ahead. The suspension travel is generous, the ground clearance is substantial, and the overall geometry is designed specifically for off-road capability while still being comfortable on pavement. The Kawasaki KLX 230. Sherpa S ABS represents what the motorcycle industry should be about: creating machines that welcome new riders and open up the incredible world of motorcycling to everyone, regardless of their experience level. This is the bike that will teach you to ride, build your confidence, and inspire you to explore places you never thought possible. Thanks for watching. Want to watch more? Click on your screen now.